Stop everything you're doing right now, because The Rock just broke his silence after Seth Rollins did the unthinkable on Monday Night Raw. He brought Dwayne Johnson's family into this. And honestly, I've never heard the final boss sound like this. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and let's get into it, because this is the kind of moment that changes everything. There's this unwritten rule in professional wrestling, a line you just don't cross. You can insult someone's ability, you can mock their career, you can even take shots at their legacy. But when you bring someone's family into the ring, you're playing with fire. And Seth Rollins, the visionary, the architect, the guy who's been on an absolute tear lately, he just lit the match. Let me set the scene for you. The July 27th episode of WWE Raw at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California started off like any other show, but then Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns had a face-to-face that quickly turned into something deeply personal. Rollins invoked Reigns' family watching, saying his children would see a fraud. The exchange turned physical, with punches, a Superman punch, a spear, and a curb stomp. And while that confrontation was explosive enough on its own, it was Rollins' reference to The Rock that sent shockwaves through the entire WWE universe. Here's where it gets personal. Rollins, in the middle of that promo, called himself the People's Champion and told the crowd to smell what he's cooking, a direct, unsubtle jab at The Rock. And that wasn't just a playful dig, that was a declaration of war. Because when you invoke the name of the final boss, when you steal his catchphrases and mock his legacy, you're not just challenging the wrestler, you're challenging the man. You're challenging everything he's built. And now, The Rock has finally spoken, breaking character, breaking silence, breaking the mold of everything we've come to expect from him. He didn't come out with a fiery promo, didn't threaten to lay the smackdown. Instead, he did something far more powerful. He got real. He acknowledged the history, the respect, and the line that was crossed. In a recent interview, when asked about his favorite WWE finishing move, The Rock didn't hesitate. He said, "I would say Seth Rollins' stomp. That's my favorite. I took it at WrestleMania. I'm a glutton for punishment, so there's some finishing moves I loved taking. His is so iconic, and I took that." On the surface, that sounds like praise, but look closer. That's a man who has taken everything Rollins has to offer and is still standing. That's a subtle reminder that while Rollins may have the move, The Rock has the legacy. And here's what makes this even more fascinating. Just a year ago, Rollins was calling The Rock a mentor. He said, "I consider him a bit of a mentor now." The Rock invited Rollins and his family to the Moana 2 premiere in Hawaii. Rollins praised him for how he treated his family. There was real respect there, real connection. And now, Rollins has thrown all of that away for a cheap pop in a moment of heat. The question is, why? What's the play here? Rollins is gearing up for SummerSlam, where he's set to face Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's trying to get under the bloodline's skin. He's trying to rattle the tribal chief. But by dragging The Rock into this, he's awakened a sleeping giant. He's reminded the world that Dwayne Johnson isn't just a movie star who occasionally shows up for a payday. He's the final boss, and the final boss doesn't forget. I can't help but think about what this means for The Rock's future. He's been absent from WWE for a year. He's been busy with Hollywood, with Moana, with his family. But when someone crosses the line like this, when they bring your family into the conversation, you don't just let that slide. You respond. And The Rock's response, while measured, was deliberate. He reminded Rollins and everyone watching that he's taken the stomp. He's been in the ring with the best, and he's still here. At the end of the day, this isn't just about wrestling. This is about respect. This is about legacy. And Seth Rollins just learned the hard way that when you poke the final boss, you better be ready for the consequences. But what do you think? Did Seth Rollins cross the line by invoking The Rock's legacy? And do you think we'll see The Rock return to the ring one more time to settle the score? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shape our pop culture, because this story, it's far from over.